We're here. This should be... Huh? Where's the crab? Did it secretly scuttle away?
The traps weren't triggered. You honored our agreement and waited here until we... As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical part, I want to see what happened there.
Allow me. So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like, really
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree...
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. From the looks of things, the ley line...
You're saying the contamination here is coming from...
I can't confirm that right now, but let's take another look around and see if we can discover...
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy. Some animals have keen awareness.
Leaky ley line sure can cause a...
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average...
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but she and I are fine because, of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only... That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. Environment? No. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess...
What a neat thing! Let's set up more...
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination... The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contamination. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line that's right.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Shine down!
Fallen Amber, help! Whew. That's all of them. and keep up! The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help!
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Here! This dance is for you!
There is no escape!
Spare me!
Hey! Are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Who are you all?
Don't worry, we took care of him.
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad. It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe do you know what's inside the forest? I just came here to pick herbs. I gotta get out of here. Be careful. No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication. So you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
It's so hard to understand.
All right, regardless of what you're thinking, you did. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it? Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going... And also, how do you feel about that
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding, only help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. It's getting late, so let's set up camp for the night. Hey, over here! Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up! Let's set up camp here.
All right, Paimon also thinks it's a good...
Oh, any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
You're not wrong, but the primary reason for choosing this place is because rainforests are very wet. You should always be... For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a...
I'm not expecting that much. Just do it. That's right. You can use rushes to start. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that...
Traveler, Tainari? Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna...
Those were probably deadleaf butterflies. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food. Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time! It wants mechanical parts again!
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later... That is one reason.
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, it's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Paimon's getting sleepy. It's been a while since we camped outside like this. This is like when we just started.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? You have to maintain constant vigilance in dangerous places like this. If you can't stay awake, it's okay. Go sleep some more. Really? You don't need to push yourself. I'm used to staying up all night. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't... So you can tell. My suspicion is less a ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontama for a time. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create. However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine in their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researcher. The irony is that the researchers became even more. That's a difficult. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The bloodline of So to me, all life is important. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you Really? What? Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded. All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night. Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right. Let's meet back here later. All right. It's about time to head out. As we go for the effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struck, try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the... As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Positions. Yeah. Dance with the waves.
Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
It stopped here.
Upon closer inspection, the ley line energies are also stronger here. This may be the... Ready yourselves. We're going...
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly. One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud.
What is this?
Ley line energy is spilling out from here. This device. It's extracting energy from the... Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be...
It's terrible. We have to stop it. Let Paimon see. Paimon doesn't see controls any...
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your body. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
But you're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying. We can't leave you here by yourself.
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit here, then there must be a trapdoor.
You know where it is? Hey, wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful, and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now! Why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken. Likely from chronic malnourishment and... Almost forgot about you. Here, this is the last one.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place with the file room will definitely give us some clues. So let's go take a...
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recorder.
Tape record?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that visually records experiments. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable.
Come on, let's watch it.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. It goes in there. Okay.
Karkata? Karkata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils. Oh, you're also quite happy. Karkata, do you know what we're about to... Yes, I thought... Listen up, Karkata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and an inspiration from the ruins and the research that the academia had banned. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a It's fine. You will understand.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove...
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui.
Junior researcher?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't...
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent...
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people always... that isn't important. Let's go in...
Look! Paimon, a date is written on it.
That's quite the time gap. I wonder...
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with... All right, there you go. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short-circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the... Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we... I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Aren't the bunch at the academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension? Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the academia, I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts.
Let's keep looking around. Following the serial numbers, the writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state... There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot.
Maybe Karkata helped...
It's hard to say.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking, in my recent experiments, I successfully... When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your... That is a very dangerous thing. I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I'm also getting tired, Karkata. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen... You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. Karkata, I wish you could speak. Yes, you cannot... It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here... of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata! Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off! If we let... Right. I never input a command to shut down. In the end, it's just like the Academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring data. I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end...
I see. So the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously...
Paimon understands. Then why did...
Because Karkata is different from the other structures similar to living organisms, the ability to cry and laugh, and capacity for perhaps only by building such a machine could he... But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of an experimental... Karkata can't speak.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, we have a more urgent task at hand. First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down. More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze. Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Sa!
Fallen Emma, help!
Shine down!
Hold the line! Covenant of the Deep! Dance with the waves!
There is no escape! Now ye shall perish! Illusion shattered!
I hear everything! Can't see? This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also shut down. Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly... Oh, but I bet you two are more... Keep up.
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it...
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair it.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the... If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia.
Karkata? Karkata, can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're on...
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time. It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me. Let them be alone for a while. Keep up. The ley line extractor has ceased operations. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence is sourced. Moving on, those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about according to the Academia's policies, research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values.
But...
Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well, right? Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and then get some sleep. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the...
All right. Then... Let... Anyway, so the contaminated region turned out to be...
I see. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to... This is the stipulated reward.
Is Karkata going to... It's already damaged, but... Paimon... Oh! Then how about we find Tainari? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. Alright then! We'll find Tainari tomorrow and tell him not to do...